it makes sense. I mean, it sounds like hiring a good immigration attorney will save you time and money in the long run. The real question is, I mean, what should somebody look for in a good immigration attorney or to make sure that this person is legitimate?
So look, you got to do your homework, like in everything in life. You have to interview the attorney from the perspective of, well, do they know what they're talking about? So I can give you a list of things to do, but the most important part for the client is, do you trust the person? How do they treat you? When you call the law firm, how do they treat you? When you show up, whether virtually or in person, and you meet the attorney or you meet their consultant or you meet their staff, how do they treat you? Do they give you confidence? That's the number one thing, because if they're not treating you well before you hire them and you give money, they're not likely to do that afterwards. So you want to see, hey, is this somebody that's good at what they do? So where can I learn more about them? I can go to their website. Do they have videos? Do they have client testimonials? Have they been interviewed on TV? Do they have their own radio show? Do they have their own YouTube channel? Can I go and listen or hear to things they've said or done so I can see how they do things? We happen to have a YouTube channel with over 1,200 videos on it. It talks about everything from how much something costs to how I do something to, how much money should I bring to my consultation? What documents do I need? Who needs to be with me? What are my options? We have videos on all of that. And if you watch them, you will get answers to a lot of your questions. Hey, we even made a video. What questions do you have to ask an immigration attorney? Are they actually an attorney? You can Google them to see, are they really an attorney? Every state has a bar association that you can look up. Have they been cited for ethics violations? If they are an attorney, is their license still valid? You might be meeting a notario, someone who says they're an attorney when they're not. Because in the US, notario is just notary public. $50 and a high school degree, and you're a notary. In some of our countries, notaries are higher and more prominent than attorneys. That's not the case in the United States. So are they an attorney? Do they have any ethical issues? Have they written a book? Are they an expert? Have they been interviewed by TV, radio, or written a book such that you can get a sense for who they are and what they're about? Have they handled your types of cases in the past? Do they have reviews? Now, how many reviews? Look, if all you have are perfect 5-star reviews and nothing negative ever, either they haven't been in business very long or something doesn't make sense. You can't look, as good as I think we are, some people, we piss them off. They want us to work differently than the way that we work. That's a reality. So we try to part friends. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. At the end of the day, I try to treat people the way I would want to be treated. But everybody comes from different circumstances. And sometimes it's not a good fit. So if you want the law firm to completely change what they do and how they do it to suit your wants or desires, maybe that's not a good fit. So again, do you trust the person? Do you understand the process that you're going to follow with them? Have they explained it? Have they looked at what your path is, what disqualifies you, and how you can fix it? Because too many attorneys only look for a case type. Oh, I do asylum, or I do family-based application. Well, there's 9 principal paths. Have they considered all of them? It's really important that the attorney takes a holistic approach. Help you, help your family, predict potential problems. Have they done this before? Have they had good outcomes? Is the person actually an attorney? Are they an expert in their own right? I'm not saying you can't hire an attorney with 0 experience that just passed the bar. Nothing wrong with that. Just understand who you're hiring and what you're getting. That individual is not going to have 20 years of experience. That individual is not going to have done thousands of cases like yours. But they're likely to be cheaper. At the end of the day, you have to choose who you're comfortable with, but it shouldn't be about how much does it cost. It should be how can I find the best person I can that I'm most comfortable with for what my wallet allows. Because it's about confidence. This is your life. You make the wrong decision, you might very well regret it. I've never had a single person complain to me, oh, thank you for the wonderful service. Thank you for getting me my green card, taking me out of removal, but could you have done it cheaper? I've not had a single person ever tell me that. I've also not found